Hello and welcome to Mayday Media, reporting out a few articles on the internet. Today I got an article for you. It's about Bitcoin, the ETF. Here's some trading view here. We're at 51,460. Um, they're talking about a dead cat bounce. I don't see it personally. If you look at your volume, what you got, you know, you might have a drop off. You might have dropped back down to maybe 47, 46. But in my opinion, she's going to go to in between 92 and 95,000 is going to be her high this time. I could be obviously wrong, but that's just kind of where I'm thinking. I'm gonna move out at 85,000 and then start moving more into privacy coins. I've been into Bitcoin and things for a little while now, and I'm no genius. Don't listen to anything I say. Do your own research. But Bitcoin is something in the future. It's part of the big system coming, and you want to at least keep an eye on it. Let's read this article. Well, before that, smash the like button, subscribe, all that goodness. Bitcoin ETF approval comparable to naked emperor's new clothes, ECB official says. The U.S. Secretary approval of multiple spot ETFs and billions of dollars that have poured in since don't make Bitcoin a good investment or a better means of payment, the central banker said in a blog post. And that's true. It doesn't, because that's never really what it was being looked at, and now it's an asset is really what it is. I'm not sure if it's even in the asset class, but I think maybe it is in the asset class. Why is this a dead cat bounce so high? Well, I don't think it's a dead cat bounce. You got a halving coming up, and again, you've also got the United States currency being printed to smithereens. Now, it still has value, and it will for a little while. Also, now that it's an ETF, you're going to have people wanting to buy it, and that's why it's going up. Again, she will come back down, but I think she's going to personally settle in at around 95, 92, 95,000, and then she'll start to taper back down. Personally, the U.S. securities watchdog's approval of multiple funds and the billions of dollars that have poured in since don't change the fact that Bitcoin is all around lousy investment and clunky means of payment. Yeah, this is to a guy who's 65 years old or so. What there's not understanding is that your kids and grandkids know probably more about Bitcoin than this person does here. Okay, if nothing else, what is money? What is currency? Currency is something that you accept as some sort of a payment, right? So it don't matter if it was bread, as long as people were accepting it, it's what people's going to want. And your children and grandchildren are already, this is what they're going to be dealing with. If it's not Bitcoin, it's going to be some sort of a fake blockchain, some sort of CBDC. It's what they're going to be doing. But Bitcoin will be the big fish in the pond, understand? It's going to be what they all want. It's going to be like the digital gold. Litecoin will be the digital silver, things like that. This is, for them to not understand this being what they do. You see, the government doesn't want you. They don't want your teenagers. They want your children, and they get you young, and that's how they indoctrinate you. And all this is being pushed through your schools and video games and television, internet. And so that's why they're going to want it. Now, it is smart to educate your children on physical assets, hard like gold, silver, things like that. But it's also very smart for you to get involved in the new technologies, like the Bitcoins, the CBDCs. Get involved in the AI stuff. Play around with it. 3D printers. Get you a little dog robot, a little track robot. You can buy these things in kits and put them together with your kids for pretty cheap. And the stuff that they'll learn and you'll learn. Kind of want to stay on top of it to help guide them, is what I would think. Now, we're all busy and poor and broke, so I understand, but if you can give her an effort to study some of this stuff, if nothing else, I would try. Because, this is your children's future and grandchildren. Anywho, like I said, I'm guessing by the time this runs over, you're gonna look at about 95,000, and then she'll start to stoop back down. She'll come back down probably to more around the 35, 40,000 area. That's where she'll hold up the next time. But it's gonna gradually build and gradually build, and it's already, $50,000. I mean, gosh, that's a lot of money. I'm going to keep an eye on Bitcoin and some of these other coins, Ethereum, Litecoin. I might even look at some privacy coins and talk to you about some privacy coins. I like those too. But let me know what you think. Anyway, like, subscribe, toodaloo.